Kaveri, ma'am, you can start.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, very good morning to everyone connected with us. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this insightful webinar. I am Dr. Kavi on behalf of Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Dr.M.G.R Educational and Research Institute University. I welcome you all to this webinar on use of technology in education organized by Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Dr.M.G.R Educational and Research Institute University, Chennai. I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you connected with us today to make this webinar meaningful and impactful. Education today is not just limited to chalk and board. From smart classrooms to AI driven learning platforms, technology is revolutionizing the way we teach and learn. As we navigate an era where technology continuously reshapes the educational landscape, it becomes crucial to explore how it can enhance technology in teaching methodologies, improve learner engagement, and drive institutional growth. This webinar aims to shed light on such transformative potential, and today's session it is a deep dive into this transformation. So, with that note, now to formally commence the session on a warm note, it is my honor to invite our respected Deputy Director IQAC, Joint Registrar, First Year ENT, Dr. N.S. Subhashri Ma'am, Dr. N.G.R Educational and Research Institute University, to deliver the welcome address. Ma'am, we kindly request you to address the gathering, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Kabir for the warm welcome. Um, I really feel elated to deliver the welcome address for today's event webinar on use of technology in education. Before starting my reception speech, I would like to thank our respectful President Sir for having supporting us in all our activities in imparting quality to all our stakeholders. Uh, Formally, I welcome all of you for this webinar today, initiated by the Internal Quality Assurance Cell. I welcome, on behalf of IQAC, Dr. M.G.R University, our Honorable VC Madam, Registrar Sir, Senior Additional Registrar, Joint Registrars of all campuses, Directors, Deans, all other executives, HODs, teaching and supporting staff. It is my honor and privilege in welcoming Dr. V. Swaminathan, Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Jain Deemed to be University, Bangalore, who has given his concern to provide us with a very useful and required topic of the day webinar on use of technology in education. Specifically after the post-COVID era, as since we are all in the post-COVID era, this technology usage in education, giving quality education to the students, plays a very important vital role. As we are all aware that today's student community, they don't have the attitude to sit and listen something in the classroom. So we need to have our technology integrated with the education, and which is going to result in the improvement in the quality of education. Today's seminar or webinar is going to be more important for our IQAC because our IQAC, University IQAC, always focus on quality initiative to all stakeholders. We take key initiative in providing skill-based courses, internship, international collaborations for our stakeholders. So today's talk definitely will throw light on whatever the technology that can be utilized in imparting quality education to the students. I welcome the participants, the in-house participants and the external participants for this seminar today. I hope this seminar will be very useful for us to embed our technology into quality education. Once again, I welcome all for this event.
Must work hand to hand to shape the learners. Thank you very much, ma'am. Now it's time to introduce the speaker of the day. We are now delighted to introduce our distinguished speaker, Dr. Professor Swaminathan, sir. It's a great privilege to introduce today's speaker. Sir has highly accomplished academician and researcher in the field of computer science and engineering with an impressive 29 years of experience in teaching across prestigious institutions in India. Dr. Swaminathan sir is currently serving as a professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Jain Tumtubi University in Bengaluru. He has previously held esteemed positions at institutions such as Savita School of Engineering, Rajalakshmi Engineering College, Jerusalem College of Engineering, and Motilal Nehru Regional Engineering College, among others. His academic journey is equally inspiring. He holds a PhD in Information and Communication Engineering from Anna University with research focused on multi attribute decision making mechanisms for peer selections in peer to peer systems. He also holds a master's degree in computer science and engineering from the prestigious Motilal Nehru Regional Engineering College, Allahabad, and a bachelor's degree in electronics and communication engineering from Moogambiga College of Engineering, Baridasan University, Trichy. Dr. Swaminathan's expertise spans a wide array of domains, including artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science, cloud computing, distributed systems, and cybersecurity. He has guided multiple PhD scholars, served as a doctoral committee member, and actively contributed to curriculum development as a board of studies members for various emerging programs such as artificial intelligence and machine learning, computer science and design, and computer science and business systems. He is a prolific researcher with over 40 publications in Scopus and Web of Science indexed journals and international conferences, and a patent titled Price Discovery and Reliability of Centralized Data Feeding Using Machine Learning for Equity Markets. His research contributions address diverse domestic domains, including healthcare, agriculture, cryptography, natural language processing, and image processing using AI. Beyond research and teaching, Dr. Swaminathan sir has played a vital role as a program coordinator, reviewer, and a session chair in several national and international conferences. He has also spearheaded numerous faculty development programs and technical workshops, collaborating with the premier institutions like IIT Bombay and IIT Kanpur under the MHRD initiatives. Swaminathan sir is also an IBM certified developer, has completed a machine learning certification program from Google Coursera and actively contributes to open source initiatives and professional societies, including the Computer Society of India, where he has served in various capacities, including treasurer and event coordinator for national hackathons. It is indeed a honor to welcome such an eminent personality to our gathering today. We look forward to gain rich insights from you, sir. Without further ado, I now hand over the session to our esteemed speaker. So once again, I welcome you, sir, and this virtual stage is yours, sir. Sir?
Connected, man. Yeah. Thank you. First of all, I'm going to say thanks to everyone. First of all, I'm going to present the topic is use of technology in education. First of all, I'm going to give the thanks to the MGR Educational and Research Institute, Chennai, for the first, and then thank to the Subhashri Madam, Kaviyarasi Madam, and then Pandya Madam. All these faculties members are supporting it to give the presentations. Today I'm going to start the topic is use of technology in education. At present, everybody is introducing about me, so I'm going to start the session directly. So here I'm going to talk about the little bit definitions about the what is the meaning of education, what is the meaning of technology, and then how that education and technology is combined, and then learning types. Then I'm going to give it to the blended mode. What is the meaning of blended mode, and then solutions. Particularly, I'm going to concentrate on AI and adaptive learning, digital infrastructures, mobile technology, and the translation and accessibility. These are the main areas I'm going to talking about in this one. So in this one, AI and adaptability. So I'm going to concentrate in this one. First of all, I'm going to give the simple definition. So what is the meaning of technology? So it refers, generally we can say it as practical applications. Generally, we can give practical application of scientific knowledge to enhance and extend that human abilities intellectual and physical. So all these things we are bringing into this technology. Then what about the education? Education is process. Generally, we can say this is the process acquiring the knowledge and socially valuable knowledge, skills and values through the learning and instructions, and then upgrade the knowledge every time. It is a must in this education. So education and then technology is combined. We can call it as role of technology. That is what we are going to today. We are going to discuss about how the technology is playing the major role in the education field. So it is technology and education. It encompasses of purely digital tools. It's digital tools. Generally, we can say it is including mobile phone, laptop, everything includes digital tools, devices, and resources. Like many resources are cloud resources, and mobile devices. It's also a type of resources, and then web technology, network technology. All these things are included in these tools, and then edge computing, cloud computing. Many things are involved in this one, and then enhance the teaching, because already I'm discussing about the technology. So we have to improve that. We have to introduce the technology and then learning. That is, we can say, just put the learning into the using the technology. We have to use the learning techniques. What are the advantages in this one? It is a many things is there. So previously, what is happening it in the classroom? That is, students are went to the teacher's house. That is teacher's house. They are teachers. They are going to place is sitting in the one place. They are sitting in the home, and then other things. They are going to sit. The students are coming there, and then they're learning within the home or other things. Later, then they're introduced into the schools. Then nowadays, that is in the 1800s, it is a schools they are introduced. Then computers. That is from 1980 onwards, we are sitting in the computers, and then books and everything is there introduced in the 1980s. In 2010, what is happening? It generally we can say it as purely we can talk about the Wi-Fi devices. That is generally interconnecting with the devices with various technologies, wired or wireless, all these things. Particularly, we are using the cloud technology from 2010 onwards. Then nowadays it is virtual reality and then augmented reality. We are entering into the 2020s and the 2025s. Generally, we are talking about this transformation. That is 2028. It is mainly due to the COVID periods. So that is the main thing in this thing. So how the technology, that is how the education is transferred from normal to technology. That's what we are saying as educational technology. Education technology is introduced in the education. So it is a vast area and then development. So here I'm going to give the educations. So how the educations are formed. Then technology, how it is. Both the things you are getting it's edtech, educational technology or technology in education. So technology in education, first of all, the technology education is comes under the curriculum design, pedagogical methods, students assessment, learning theories, classroom management, educational psychology, teaching strategies, that is teaching methodology, and then academic standards. These are the things that comes under the education. The technology is nothing but digital tools. Many tools are there, and then particularly nowadays the AI and machine learnings are introduced in the field of education. It's playing major role in this world current situations. Then cloud computing. Cloud computing has stored that information in one places and then accessing it whenever it is needed, and then other things, whatever the time, whenever needed. So mobile device, mobile is nothing but mobility. Mobility, so one place to another place. We are taking the devices, tools, digital tools. That is digital. Mobile phone is nothing but device. It's a device, small device. So we are going to carry from one place to another place. During that time also we are going to learn. So that's what we are using that one, mobile devices. And the next one, interconnectivity, network interconnectivity. So internet connectivity, it is nothing but worldwide we can connect. And then we can sit and then we can learn anywhere in the world. So in the internet connectivity, either can go for the wired or wireless. Nowadays it's a fiber optics and then satellite communication. Everything is introduced in this internet connectivity. Next one, software applications. So if you want to use these tools, cloud computing and the mobile devices, AI, all these things, we need the software, and particularly we have to develop applications. App. Generally, they're using the word app. So the software apps are used within the devices. Then only we can access that information through the world. Then whatever the things we are taught to the students, talk to the students, that will be analyzed. So for that what we are using the data analysis. So here everything is the technology. Then currently virtual reality. So virtual reality, virtual means not nothing, but you can say this virtual means not real. But the students that feel they are sitting inside that in front of the teacher, they are learning it like that, they can feel. That's what they call as virtual reality. So how this life cycle is going on, because every time it is a changing syllabus, and then that is curriculum, and everything is going to be changed. So first we are doing it communication and collaboration. So that's what we are doing, it collaboration with the communication. So whatever the technologies are available, that will be collaborated. So here two things are collaboration is doing, particularly one is communication technology. Second one is an education, that is particularly curriculum. So both the things are incorporated. So curriculum is the, then only the technology will be growing. Technology is the, curriculum will be sent it to the globally everywhere. So the two things are going on, particularly the communication and collaboration. So communication collaboration is nothing but collaboration. Communication is nothing but technology and then education. So both the things we have to collaborate. And the next one, how we are going to, students are going to be learning. So generally called as personalized learning system. Then personalized learning system, then it is entered into the engaging and then interactive learning. So engaging in interactive learning means they can sit and then anytime, anywhere they can learn it. So engaging the students, they can sit and then even the night time, daytime, and then irrespective of the timings, they can interact with the teachers. How we can say this? So the teachers are sitting in the home and then they are not in the online. Then we can raise the question. So nowadays they are using the AI technology only. Once again, the AI technology. So they can interact with the AI. That AI can be get that information from the teachers, or it can be give it to the students. So that is comes under the engaging and then interacting with the learning materials, as well as some robotics methods they are using it for getting this one. Then students get centered learning. So one place they can sit and then or they can learn. So centered means here only one place that materials are available. So but the students are diversified. That is diversified means sitting it in many places and then they gather to get the information from the. Previously, what is happening in the olden days, the students and then teachers, they are going to sit in one place. But information is here that teaching material is one place and then students are sitting. That is, the students can centered learning. Centered means here that meaning is one place. The information will be stored in a central web server or any techniques. So from that one they can learn it and then getting the experience like a real-time environment. It's a real-time environment. So here next one, differential instructions for diverse locations learning. So differentiated instructions. So different types of instructions. Same point can be said in different ways. So today we can say it is in one method. Another day I can say give that information in another points, new points. That is, new technology will be added, new methods will be added, new information will be added, and then to the students, give it to the students. That is important thing. And then preparation of future careers. So generally why the students are studying, they are talking about the futures, they want the futures. That also we are going to be discussing it. And then students become a global citizens. Nowadays what is the local situations and then global situations? Local situations only they can live within the particular state or particular places only. Nowadays the world is globalization, so we are moving towards the globalization. So they can learn what is going on the outside technology. It is from the technology only. That technology will be introduced in the education. Then once again, according to this, all these things changes, we have to incorporate it. So that's what communication and upgradation, it's a full life cycle. Okay, so importance of education. So why this is very important. So societal benefits and then economic goals. Generally, uh, education gives the we can say it as good say citizenships. Particularly, I would say it is good citizenships. That is the social benefits. So good citizenship means they can earn the money, they can live with the families, they will live with the uh, family members, and then live to live for country. Everything is comes under that social benefits. So the crime rates will be reducing. It's all these things leading to the strong and the more to the leading the family, leading the companies, and all these things that comes under that one. These things it is mainly in the social benefits. Then we can go for the economic growth. So the economic growth, we can say it is educating the students. So country will also, family is also going to be, individually is going to be developed. The economic is growing. When family economic is growing, the family economic is growing. State level is growing. Then the state level is growing. Then country is growing. Then they will go for. So it is, if you are going for further, then this one is comes under the global technology. So that is globally you have to concentrate. So not only the stick one to the particular place. Previously it is a stick to the particular area. Now it is a broad, wide range in that one. Okay. So education disparities. Some many places disparities are there. That is differentiations is there. Statistically, you can say, and then developing countries, it's one type of education. Comparison with the developed countries and non-developed countries. If you're going to be comparing it, it is all these things are different. So statistically, some gaps is there, significant gaps. That is, you can say it is education. So take it as example, poor people they cannot afford many things in the education because the education is now this comes under the marketing. It is one of the things in the marketing. So what is happening? Everyone we can pay and then get it. But technology is introduced means that gap will be reduced. That is the important thing. Statistically, we are there to say everyone can get that information. So previously, the school and colleges only they can go there and then sit and then they can getting it. So here using the technology, so everything is available online. Only paying very less amount and then very less, sometimes free of cost also they are going to get it. So it is improved one. That's what I'm saying. That will be disparities, educational disparities will be global disparities will be eliminated because because of the introducing of the technology. That's what in this one. It is very useful for developing countries. So for developed countries already they are having many things. Under poverty and then low poverty people countries are many things are there in the world, but in this one technology is in the education. It is the or very helpful for the developing countries. Then so how this company that is countries is there means it is poverty level is different then the statistics, that is economic will be saying that. So we have economic differences will be cut down here. That is the main point in this educational disparities. So if you are having that education, the disparities will be eliminated normally. So that is, I'm already talking about the poverty and then income inequalities. Both the things are socio-economic factors. This poverty level will be restricted the access to the quality education. So the quality will be equal for low income people, high income people, or low district, or that is within the countries or outside the countries, or local or global. Both the things will be disparately will be equally here considered. So all of them are going to be equal things if you are using the technology in the education. Income inequality is also there. So that will be eliminated. So income will be mostly everyone is turning into the education, and then they are going to be use the technology. It's eliminating the that is barriers will be eliminated in this one. So inequality barriers will be income inequality barriers will be eliminated. So what are the important things or reduce the factors or reducing the factors of paying the education gap? So government policies, conflict, and then funding and resource selection. Take it as an example of government policies. See, each and every government playing a major role in this education gap. So some countries they are not concentrating on the technology. Some countries are concentrating on technology and then technology with education. So that is the thing. So government policies are going to be time to time changing it. So take it as example. Previously, it is uh, school that is teachers students are went to the teachers house and then they learn it. Then schools the teachers and then schools they are come and then sit in one places they are learning it. And then next one it is a computer field. So computers students I can sit in the home and then they can sit in the home and then the computer will be through the technology they are going to be learning. So now instead of all these two things, that is teacher as well as technology, that is both things which involved in this one, augmented and then virtual. So virtual reality, teacher is standing in front of the students. He is an imaginarily, it is coming to that students, and then they can learn it from the teachers. So that government policies is going to be playing in this one. So how this one? Because of the government. So previously the government, our government is introduced the computer system, telecommunication system. First of all, they introduced the telecommunication system, and then they are introducing the computers. It is from the 1947 onwards, it is growing. And then what is happening in the world also, they are following the Indian methodology. So what they are following, it means government policies. In Indian government policies, they are taking it for them also, because the free of food, and then for the learning purpose, the students, they are using the free food, and then they're coming here and then sitting it, and then they're taking food, and the women's getting the benefit from the government. The postgraduate and other graduates, they are going to do it, means they are getting the food. So those things are comes under the government policies. But or there is a one conflicts and then instabilities. The government, it changes from one government to another government. They are removing the policies. Previous government policies, they are going to be removed, and then they are introducing new policies. This government policy will be better than that policy. They are saying it's equal. So that will be conflicts. So that will be eliminated. Means that is one gap in the education, gap in the things. That will be our playing a major role in this book. And then resource allocation. So resource means not only technology, fund also is there in this one. Funding also, money, some money, you have to spend it. So our government is my government is playing that one. What is happening? They are allocating the fund, and then technology. How much technology? How many institutions we have to start? How the technology can be? We take it as example. Nowadays they are introducing the fiber optic techniques throughout India. So that for that one fund they have allocated. So that gap is eliminated. We can get full benefit. So these things will be eliminated once we can get the beautiful global educations. So this one I got from the internet. So particularly it's a startups, that is role of education. So nowadays this gap can be eliminated. Open educational resource. I'm already talking about the online data and other things. And then MOOCs. MOOC means massive open online courses. There are many points are there in that one. Open educational resources, collaborative learning and communities, bridging the global education devices. Okay. Open educational resources. Education should be open. Everyone should get this education. That's what it's an open educational resource. So if you're putting it in the cloud environment, if you're going to put it in the cloud environment, it can be accessed by anyone. If it is restricted to the particular user, that education is not open. So here they are putting it into the open, and then they are going to do it. So for that one, there are many things are there, many tools. Here I can give that a few things would be Khan Academy, Coursera, and then edX. It's a lot of methods are there. So these are the, we can talk about the global education device and then open educational resources. Take this example, Coursera. Sir, if we want to take the training courses in the Coursera, yes, we have to pay the 3,000 to 4,000. But this is for your information and giving to you. Coursera, it is, we can put the some letters and then something. So I'm poor, literally poverty, I'm not able to pay the amount. They are ready to offer you free of cost the particular technology. So we can use this Coursera within our education. So it's an open educational resources. All these things. This will be eliminating the gap between the global education and the local education. So the Coursera and the edX, Khan Academy, and all these things are eliminating the global education. So that's what the government and then the global education systems also, they are moving towards the open education resources, massive open online courses, collaborative learning and communities, and then bridging the global education needs. So this one, these tools, there are not, I restricted only putting it 3 tools only, but vastly there are n number of tools are available in the market. So here I'm giving only 3, but it is not restricted to the 3. Many things are there. Nowadays YouTube is also one of the technologies there in this YouTube. Using this YouTube, students they can learn and then they can get it. So different types of technologies in the education. So here I'm giving the list, very big list, but the very big list, but it is a small list only in my point of view. because I've given that one. AI technology, cloud technology, edge computing, IoT, web technology, blockchain, DevOps, data. So all these things are technology in the education. So we can ask the question, so how it will be useful to the education? These technologies are in the education. Take it as example, AI. So AI is how the students are they can learn it, how they are performing it. So what things they can get it. So that is comes under the AI technology. There are many AI technologies also there. So then cloud technology. So cloud technology, how it is that they are putting the storage. Generally, they can put the storage. So what is happening it in this previous slide I'm saying is Coursera and other things, they are putting it into the global database. They are using the word global database. So the database they can access it. So this is the things in that one. Next, human augmentations, autonomous vehicle, augmented reality. So nowadays, everybody is going towards the augmented reality, extended reality, semantic, 5G, software defined, networking, and data science, cyber security, digital technology. These are the many things are there in the real world. So here, in this one, particularly I'm talking about the AI technology only in this area. Then IoT. So IoT also they can learn. So take this example, globalization. So how the IoT is playing. So farmers they are using that IoT. Farmers are using that IoT, but they are not having that education. But using that IoT, they can cultivate and then more. They are yielding the more from the farmers using this technology. So this one technology will be useful not only to the technical person, non-technical person, this globally things. So these are the various techniques are available. Technologies are available in the using this field. So here, how the medias are classified. So if we are talking about these technologies, this how the medias are classified. So there are two types of technologies: synchronous and then asynchronous. Synchronous means we can say it as real time. We can say it as online modes generally. Asynchronous modes, it is a recorded mode and then we can use it whenever it is. So some schools, during the COVID period, synchronous mode is adopted. After that one, the students they are not able to listen the classes during the synchronous mode. They can go for the asynchronous mode. So what is happening in this synchronous mode? They can lively they can watch the education. That is lively they are viewing the course. Teachers taking the classes in the Google or Microsoft Team or whatever the things tools they are using. They are lively. They are broadcasting it, that will be learned. Some students that time they are ill or some other reasons they are not able to attend it, they can go for the asynchronous mode. So here I given that one some of the synchronous tools, some of the synchronous technologies and then asynchronous technologies I'm giving to you. So education radio. So radio is online. So students can learn it from the online mode and then recorded. That one will be recorded and the podcast will be the students whenever it is needed. Then television. Nowadays, our government, Indian governments, they are doing the educational in the televisions also. So we can separately we can see the technology that is teaching to the students. For that one also we can say it is technology. Due to the technology only, television broadcasting is there. That recorded videos also we can view. So then telephone, through the telephone, the students they are asking it to the teachers and then they're getting it. And then sometimes they're putting the queries in the offline mode and then they are getting the informations. Then teleconferencing, it is a synchronous mode. Then download the files, so materials, PDF materials, and all these things they can now download and then they can view it. So it is a web content, and then audio conferencing is going on. Live cast chatting is there, so virtual conference. All these things are synchronous and then asynchronous mode of data transfer. So here, even the technology is different. That one synchronous mode and then asynchronous they are classifying it according to the economic, they are going for synchronous mode or asynchronous mode. Some students they are not having poor in the economic, so they can go for the asynchronous mode. So then what is happening? They can download and then view whenever it is needed. So here I'm going to concentrate on these areas only. So here this slide, so technology solutions for equitable education. So this technology, how it is played in the education. So how to use this technology, how they are using the technology in the field of education. So first one here AI adaptive learning. So I'm purely concentrating on AI adaptive learning. then little bit about the mobile learning, digital infrastructures, translation and accessibility. So AI and adaptive learning. So it's AI and adaptive learning is mainly it's concentrating on personalized learning path based on the individuals. So individual students they can use the personalized learning, whatever the materials is there available, right? Whatever the things required for him from this out of materials, many materials, whatever the things are required, that will be used by the students. So personalized learning path. So where, which path, which direction we have to go for that one they are going, and then whatever the things they are having it performance, that is performance can be adjusted. They can, it is the performance is coming down, they can increasing it, concentrating the same topic again and again they can read, and then they can get it is comes and adjust the difficulty based on the performance, so they can improve the performance adjusting it. So that is also possible with the help of AI adaptive learning. And then if they are found out any gaps within the AI, that will be identified and then the gaps will be filled. So that is this one only we are going to concentrate, and then little bit about the mobile learning and then digital infrastructures, what are the infrastructures are available, and then translation and then accessibility. We are going to talk about this ones. So in this one, AI and adaptive learning, so four areas are there. Advanced education with AI. So advanced education with AI. So normally our technology is AI, our technology is AI, that will be advanced education. Then engaging the learning tools. So here I'm going to list out the many tools, what are the tools are available in the current world for learning things. Then personalized learning experience, how we can gather the experience the experience, learning that personalized based on the requirements. Then enhance knowledge retention. So I'm going to put this one in the top. That is previous, like this one I'm going to put it in the left side corner. This material I'm going to put it in the left side corner and then top corner, and then this one I'm going to put it in the right side corner. I'm concentrating which one it's mentioned with the help of circle. Okay, AI and adaptive learning with advanced educational methods. So how the students can be used, that is education technology is used in the education. So one of the things is AI and adaptive learning. In that one, particularly first one I'm talking about applications of AI. So the learning can be done with the strategic game systems, so they can play the games and then they can learn the subject or topics or whatever the things. So gaming methods. So even the chess and then some of the quiz, some of the crossword puzzles, all these things they can learn it from the games. And then next one, decision making. So decision making means the performance is very low in the particular topic or particular heading. They can go for the automated decision making system. So they can take it. This one is good or this one is a little bit performance will be degrading. So they can take the switch from one technology to another technology or one method to another method, one topic to another topic. Like that, they can go for this one automated decision making. That also is going to be guided, that guidance also going to be given by the AI. Then nowadays this comes under the generative and then creative tools like chat GPTs and then AI. So many of the researchers they are using this particular area, generative and creative tools, chat GPTs and then AI art. So chat nowadays the researchers they are using the chat GPT. I'm always say it is try to use it. You can use the chat GPT, but fully chat GPT is not a good advice. So that is also there in this one. Many researchers research students they are using the chat GPT for writing the papers and other things. I'm insisting the students can get that information, but don't believe it purely chat GPT. So we can use it other technologies also, other methods. Write it in your own words instead of going for the chat GPT. You can write it. Then normally every researchers they are using the search engines, Google search engine. Not only the Google search engine, Yahoo search engine. Many search engine techniques are there. That is also that one of the learning technologies are available in the then you can recommendation systems. So I already told it. YouTube. Next one, Amazon, Flipkart. So many of them. So Amazon, how it is? That's a normally Amazon is initially started with for the selling the books only. Later on only that e-books and other things, general books only talking about that one. Then later slowly they move into the other areas. So Amazon is recommended for the AA, particularly in the education. And then understanding the human speech and the many things. According to that one, we can adapt it. So this is also one of the important technology in the education field. Siri and Alexa. So it is listen, and then according to that one, it's playing the video or audio, whatever the things is connected. The students, they can sit and then they can lie in the bed and then they can hear the voice, whatever the things are needed in this Alexa, they can get that information. It is also a one of the important technology for the students benefit of it, but students are not using it properly. These technologies, all these technologies are available, they are not using it properly. If they are not, they particularly present students or present kids, so if they are using it properly, they can learn many things, many word. And the self-driving cars also, it is possible. So that we can driver, without driver we can learn it. So these are the things, are application, that applications can be used in the education field. Okay, in the same AI and adaptive learning, three stages are there. Normally everyone is talking about the AI, but three areas are there. See, three areas, I'm not going to fully discussing about it. Only what are the stages are there. First one is artificial narrow intelligence. It is solving the particular problems only, solving one problem at a one time. So we can say it is artificial narrow intelligence. It's the first stage. Then artificial general intelligence. So what is the general intelligence? Ability to understand, learn, and apply. So first of all, it should be understand and then get that knowledge. Then it is going to apply into this one. It is a second stage of AI. Third stage, super intelligence. So using the machine to understand and learn and apply the knowledge as a human being. So it is the third stage. So three stages are the first one is narrow intelligence, artificial narrow intelligence, general intelligence, super intelligence, artificial super intelligence. These three things are there. So three stages are there. Now we are entering. So examples I can give it to you for this one. Alexa and Cortana is there a tool for can get it. Sri and Alexa and Cortana are the tools. You can say it as first stage of AI. So your Alexa, if you say it as run this video, run this audio. The students can sit in the one corner, run this particular book. That is I want to hear the video or audios, particular speech of the particular person, particular teachers topic, all these things they can use it. So it is a technology used within the education. So like that. So here I given that comparison. If you have time, you can go for that. So here applications of AI in the education field. So how they are using it within the education field. So first one, I'm not going to discuss all these things. I'm given the title only, smart content. Smart content. So they are reading the very big books. They can read it and then they can get it knowledge very long time. So if you are going for the smart content trader, it will be within short duration. We can get it what is important thing in the book very easily. We can read and then can easily understand. Next one is adaptive learning, tracking their academic progress. So here each and every time what is the progress, how it is processed, how where we are standing. The students, they can get the where we are standing it. All these things we can get in it. Then third one is comes under the personalized learning. So personalized learning means how the students, they can read that one particularly. These are the things are required for me. That one only they can read and then they can get it. Data accumulation. So whatever the things they are having, using the technology, they can put it into their hard disk or cloud or whatever the things wherever it is, they can accumulating it and then keeping it whenever it is needed. They can read it and then they can keep it in their mind, and then sometimes they are able to forget it long. They are not keep it in the long time, so they are going to keep it in the technology. So the technology is cloud technology or web technology, whatever the technology, they are going to be use it and then they are going to be keep it in the mind. Next one, virtual facilitators. Virtual means I've already told you it's not a real one. It's not a real one. So they can provide the facilitations to the students Virtual means not real. The students, what they are thinking, the teachers are not available, but in front of them, they can feel the teachers are also standing, but how the teachers are not available. They can feel virtually, they can feel that the students, the teacher is standing in front of them, the teacher is teaching, like that they can get it. So can they think and then act, react according to the virtual environment, that is teacher, the virtual teacher is standing in front of you, he is going to give the thinking and acting and then reacting to the students' point of views and then give that information. Next one, proctoring. So proctoring is also important thing. Proctoring means what? They can give the help to the students to get the things. So how we are doing it? With the help of technology. So the technology is in the field of education. So technology is one thing. Proctoring also done by the AI only, AI technology only. The technology is proctoring the students, counseling the students. Automatically we can do the counseling also. Chat campus, chatbots, all these things are included. So I'm not going to discuss the times, it is very restricted. So going further. So proctoring and then counseling, everything is done with the help of AI also, it is possible. Then uses of AI, that is uses of technology, particularly AI technology in the education. So I'm going to list it some things in that one. So already we have discussed classroom behavior management system is the classroom or behavior management system. It is AI. Then gamified learning and engagement. So using the games, the students can learn it. So that one we can be used in the technologies or NLP, intelligent tutors, automated content generations, intelligent games designed to booklet, quiz, and everything. So gaming is also done. Through the gaming also, we are going to be learning. So that is gaming, gamified learning techniques, engagement system. So students, they can play it and then they can learn, play and then learn. That one is going on in this way. Next, third one is scheduling and management. So scheduling and then classroom scheduling, uh, timetable scheduling and all these things, updating the timetables, modification timetables, workload allocations, all these things are sharp scheduling management system. That is also a technology. It is adapted in the education field. So many of the universities, many of them, they are using the scheduling management, so staff scheduling management system. Then fourth one is assessment. So once students are learned and then they have to assess, then only we can further we can enhance the students. So here that assessment, automatically scoring methods, adaptive testing, behavioral and facial analysis, whether the students are able to understand, we are taking it to classes continuously, whether the students are understanding it or not, how we can assess the students. So assessing the students through the test and then we are conducting it. Sometimes the faculties or teachers, they can see the students facial expression is going to change. Okay, this particular students are not able to understand the particular topic, or they can change the methodology or something. So that can be automatically, we can do it with the help of AI. But sometimes it is student, human being is failure, but the AI, okay, the students are not get clarity about the particular topic. Okay, we can reframe it or reform it, and different way we can discuss the same topic to the students. So based on the facial analysis, it can be modified. That is main thing. And the fifth one is the transportation and maintenance. So transportation. So how the transportation is in that one? Automated task support. So take it as example, remote monitoring, IoT. So the format, as previously told, more farmers, they are using the IoT. So they cannot go. So take this example of a farmer is having that cultivating the lands in the hills. They cannot go and up and see it in the hills every time. So they can sit inside that home, inside the room or room or whatever the things. They can monitor the what is going on in the crops. They can sit in the one place. They can monitor it. So it is an IoT. Technology is IoT. That through the technology, he is going to be educated. When the is going to be economically, is going to be useful for him. That is growing the technology, growing the economic also. It is a important thing for the farmer's point of view. And then very important thing nowadays, cyber safety and then security management system. Cyber security, that is safety, banking system, particularly everyone is affected nowadays, mostly affected. Everyone is affected in the cyber safety and then security management system. Then personalized learning and then machine learning. So these things are we are going to be discussed. These are the AI uses of AI in the education field. Okay, detections. Okay, first one we can talk about the researchers. So previously I'm talking about the school education or the normal education, higher educations. So the higher educations we can say it as plagiarism detection. So technology is detecting the plagiarisms also. It is for higher education, PG students as well as for the PG students as well as for the researchers. Plagiarism. There are many plagiarism tools are available in the market. Based on the requirements, we can use it. So plagiarism checking. It is the students they can compare, they can take that contents from the web and then they're placing same thing. It is comes under the plagiarism. Now little bit advanced is going on. What is that one? If they are generated, because I already told you chat GPT, students are using the chat GPT and then they are going to be writing the papers and then making. So that one is the important thing. So that will be detected because they are using it already, is the content is there, but what is happening in the chat GPT and then the fake, all these things, deep learning and all that is deep fake, all these things what they are doing, modifying the contents and then giving it to the another form. So that one also you have to detect. So that one is detected with the help of Turnitin. That is, we can say this, the Turnitin, they use, particularly they are using the AI players, and that is, it is whether it is a human written or AI. That also nowadays they are detecting. So it comes under the higher education field. So once that is the for researchers, higher educations, for higher education, plagiarism checking and then detection is important thing for PG as well as for mm, researchers. Then exam integrity. So this exam integrity, many institutes nowadays they are conducting the examination online as well as offline, and then offline whether the students are cheating it or not, because one students they're very well and good in the thing, and then another students they're putting it another students in the name of this one is writing it. So now what they are doing it in the examination itself, they face regulations they are going to be put whether the students is right person or not right person. It is nowadays NEET exam. Previously we have heard about many news, the integrity, that is fake person sitting it and then writing it, and then that is instead of one original person, another fake person is sitting and then writing. So facial recognition. So exam as well as facial recognition system, the technology and the examination systems will be integrated here. And then proctoring. Proctoring means nothing but we can say it as monitoring and other things. Content monitoring, whether they are writing it own or thing or not. Then biometrics, verifying it, whether the right person are entering into the examination hall or not. That's the fingerprints and other things. And then after writing the examinations, they are going to be evaluated with the help of online systems also. That is, after evaluating it, what is the performance level? Some they call it as data analytics. So the data analytics is a technology that is used in the education field. Then I'm going to little bit. I'm going to speed up my things. Chatbots for enrollment and retention. So we can get the any retention because the students are frequently changing from one location to another location. All these things. So we can get this one. That is, we can avoid the moving of the churn. That is generally churn prediction. That is, they are using the churn also. Churn means moving from one education institute to another education, well, this one education. So we have to maintain the consistency also. That one is also kind of retention. So that one, personalized guidelines and then applications, personal assistant applications, all these things are available in the chatbots for enrollment and then retention. Fourth one is a learning management system. There are many learning management systems are there. Automated assessment, NLP, sentiment analysis, learning analysis, predictive analysis, all these things are learning management systems. So the through the learning management system, we can get. So natural language processing, normally we can use the human voice for processing the information. Sentiment, whether good or bad or everything can be used in this one. And then academic research also same thing, text processing, web, Google and other things, ChatGPT they are using for academic research purposes. So within that one, AI is also there. So if you are going for AI, you have to use that ethically, you have to use it properly, we have to use it because many of them are researchers who are not using it properly. So ethically, we have to go for that one. Next one, analyzing the students and successfully. So analyzing the students is but behavioral progress with the help of network technology. We are going to be analyzing because students are sitting far away. We have to go for this one. Technically, we have to network analysis. We have to go for this one. So already I discussed a little bit. I'm going to move fast. Scheduling is also there. Higher education, how to schedule weekly students, daily classes, weekly classes, monthly classes, or yearly schedules. All these things, schedulings will be done for the higher education. Same thing for the normal education. So facilities needed for the management. So what are the facilities are needed? So within the campus, we have to provide the Wi-Fi environment and then allotting the facilities and management workers. So these facilities are available. That one have to reach to the employees as well as students, everyone. So that facility is available. We have to use it properly. For that one, we have to allotting the facilities and then everyone. Overall institution management is also needed with the help of AI, adaptive learning, assistive learning, and data and learning analytics. So these are the various methods or various things used in the higher education by the AI. So AI is in the higher education. This is particularly about the AI and adaptive learning. Next, I'm going to talk about the online tools. So these technologies, so Google Classroom, Cloud, Microsoft Teams, there are n number of tools are available for online tools. That is for learning tools, engaging the learning tools. That is tools will be helpful for online or offline methods. So even Google Classroom, take it as example, online video recordings and then all these things the students can sit and then online they can also watch it. And then offline, what does that mean offline here means? They can download the videos from the Google Classroom. The teachers are taking the class and then record it and place it into the Google Classroom. They can download and then they can watch it. So that is also possible in the Google Classroom. And then Zoom, there are n number of tools, Google Meet, Padlet, Google Slides. Google Slides also playing that important. So everybody's the PowerPoint presentation. It is a AI tool. Yes, it's not a AI tool. It's a learning tool. You can say it's a learning tool. So these are the tools are available for online tools. That is online tools. Instantly we can use it. So Google Slides PowerPoint presentation. Yes, we can say it as PowerPoint because the PowerPoint is available in the online sharing methods also. That is Google. So here programming tools. So here this is the AI adaptive programming tools. There are n number of tools, but particularly nowadays the students are focusing on the Java and then Python and then C++. Many other tools are there for across the web. So this one can be do the programming. So it's not necessarily have to buy it. So using this technology, we can check the results in the with the help of cloud. We can check the results also. So we can do the programs and then we can get the result and then whether the performance is very good or not. All these things we can do it with the help of many types of Khan Academic and then Ruby, Deep Code, Deep and then JSK code, many R tools. All these things are online tools and then offline tools also available at the free of cost. Students they can use it in this one. So AI tools also we can say it as AI online AI tools. We can say it as ChatGPT, Daily, Jasper, Auto, and other things. And Grammarly also it is used for checking the grammars and then any grammar mistakes, spelling mistakes is that we can check it with the help of Grammarly also. Then ChatGPT, another one. Uh, okay, I'll give it to you some important points for the researchers. This one, the researchers here in the online tools, ChatGPT everybody is using. No, ChatGPT is processing purely the text format only. But if you are going for the diagrams, framework, architecture, all these things we cannot draw it with the help of ChatGPT. I'm always saying this: try to draw it using your own methodology, Don't copy it from. So, but I am not having the idea. Then you can go for the chat GPT. But you are going to get it in the uh, text form. So I want to draw the framework. So how it is possible in the A? Say your site is higher education. Yes, it is possible. There are n methods are there in that one. Particularly, we can say it as a GenSpark. One of the tool is the GenSpark. We can get the framework from the online. So we can redraw it, but we can get the outline. I'll say the similar simultaneously. I'm going to say it. You can use this AI tool, but try to draw it in your own way and then convert it to the own way. Take it from the ChatGPT or GenSpark, whatever the things we can convert it to your own format and then try to get it. So outline can get it from ChatGPT and GenSpark and other things, but try to do it in your home. That is in your hand only. That is the very good practice for you. Okay, a little bit I'm going fast because these are the other translate contents, presentation from scratch, all these things, tools out there, all these tools I'm giving it. Rewriting contents, that is humanize the AI and other things also there. Rewrite your text, original text to another text, on form to another form, English to other things, you can do it. That is also possible. Okay. I'll go through the little bit this fast. Yeah, digital infrastructure. I'm directly coming to the digital infrastructure. So digital infrastructure is also second point in the slides based on that one. Internet backbones. So technology is internet. That's the backbone for our education. Broadband network, it is also technology. It is used in the education. Mobile telecommunication. Nowadays, the 5G, 6G, they are introduced. 5G is thing, and 6G is nothing but we can go for the cognitive network. So that is comes in the education. So cognitive is analyzing it and other things we can do it for the human being to try with the AI. So it is a 6G is also there. So the mobile telecommunication, communication satellite with the communication satellite and the mobile telecom. Then network infrastructures. It is a digital infrastructure. And then data centers, because all these things are playing it into the data centers. Marketing, everything we can learn it from the things. So cloud computing platform, data centers, cloud computing, both the things are storage things, and then we can retrieve the information from the storage devices. Then system software, many softwares are there, we can get it and then we can use it in this one. API and integration services. Applications, generally we can say it as application interfaces. Any tool that is mobile devices, that means we have to use the API tools. Then user devices. So what is we can use it? Mobile devices as well as laptop. All these things we can integrate and then we can use that one. So there are many things are there in the phone. Even nowadays I'm usually trying to use the pen tab also. So if it is the facilities needed, means we can use the pen tab also. That many devices are available in the market. That one can comes under that. Many digital technologies are available in the market. So those things are comes under digital infrastructure. Next one is the talking with the mobile learning. So mobile learning, that is nowadays 2/3 of the population, that is 2/3 of the end users, they are using the mobile technology in the education. Many of the students, many of the kids, even first standard students, they are drawing the pictures with the help of mobile phones. I saw in many places. So the kids are seeing the diagram, drawing, and then drawing it in the paper with the help of colors and other things. They are using it. So using the mobile. So mobile learning is also an important technology is used in the education field. And then here we can attend the courses, attend the examinations. All these things are possible in the mobile technology. So through the mobile also we can learn. So mobile also we can be used in the field of education. Last point I'm going to discuss about the translation and accessibility. Translation and accessibility. Best example for this one is a Google Lens. Google Lens, we can use the Google Lens. We can translate from anything written in the boards, text or boards, we can convert it to your own language. Tamil to Hindi, Hindi to Malayalam, any language, one form to another form, we can transfer it. So that is comes under the translation and then accessibility. That will be access. It is comes within the mobile also, and then within the mobile, the translation is also a technology adapted in the mobile phone. So future of this technology in the education field. Future. So nowadays I'm not discussing about the much about that virtual reality and then apps and anything. Blended mode learning is also blended mode means teacher as well as students are sitting into together. I plan to discuss, but due to the time, uh, a little bit at it is. So first one is on artificial intelligence. We are fully discussed based on the artificial intelligence. Next one we are discussing about the virtual reality and then augmented reality. These are the future areas. Nowadays, the virtual reality is playing in that one already started. Augmented reality little bit growing it, and then online and blended learning. Whereas both the things is also extended. Then educational apps and other things. Many apps are there, and then gamings through the gamings. Still, we are further. We have to go for the technology. Then you can learn it from the gamings also. These are the futures available. So I conclude this one transformating from one tech from the force in education. Technology should be transferred to the education. Forcefully we can transfer. Then the government policies are changing. It means we can definitely we can reach the top. So this is my first point. Educators and then teachers as well as effectively the teachers can be effectively use this technology. They can get into the knowledge and then reach the empower and then engaging, accessible and personalized learning experience also we can be created. So we can connect globally. That is, I kind of say this from this technology in the education, it can be connected to globally, not only locally. It can be connected globally and then learns many things. It is helpful for educators as well as students and everyone, learners as well as educators. Learners, not only the student, farmers, everyone we can say it as educators. They are the learners. Thoughtful innovations, full potential. These are my conclusions. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Enlightening and breaking the barrier in equality barriers, everything. Factors
Yeah.
contributing to education app, and you have listed a lot of technological and media which is actually existing in the field of education. And for the deep analysis over AI and adaptive learning, sir, especially. And we came to know a lot of technologies which are existing and what way you can utilize it in the field of education. And surprised to hear that the sayings given by you, that is, technology is not only for the technical people, it is common for everyone, even farmers, how they are implementing in their actually everyday life and everything. It's happy to hear your sharing, sir. And so mainly here, these are the insights very useful for us. So we have indeed opened new perspectives that actually how technology can empower education. So thank you so much, sir, for this insightful session once again. So I think many of participants are waiting with the questions to discuss with you. With your permission, shall we go for
Yes,
it,
ma'am.
sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, madam. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for the permission, sir. We'll go for it. The first questions are actually
Mm.
when you started using the technology,
Mm.
and what are the biggest challenges educators face when integrating technology in classrooms?
Many of the peoples they are not aware about the technologies. These technologies are available, and then there is a gap between the students as well as teachers is also there. That gap you have to fill that one. So students, even though the awareness is there, they are not able to buy the mobile phone. Some students, literature, then financially that they are poor. So we have to provide that equipment to everyone. That is one of the. Once upon a time, I heard about that IIT Bombay. They are trying to provide the tab to the every students. Not now. It's 2012 or something that period, they provide the cat, but the students are not able to get that one. It's not able to reach that one. So the gap is there. Still, the gap we can be. It's a very big gap. So government policies little bit they're changing. Some take this example, Tamil Nadu government they are providing the laptop. They are not providing the laptop to all the students. They are only the government schools like that. So the gap is there. So that gap can be filled by many ways. That can be. That's what I'm saying. This political gap is there, and then this gaps it's eliminated. We can automatically we can go for the further reach. Everyone can globally we can take our students that take our people to the global level. That is the first point in my point of view. That is the thing.
Yeah, that's true, sir, actually.
Yeah.
It's really true. The next
Mm.
question, how we strike a balance between screen time and meaningful learning outcomes, sir? Because technology, when you started using a technology, so we have to, I mean, face the screen, right? So it's technical in sense, obviously, we'll go for screen contact. How can we balance the thing like
Uh,
between the
but
screen timing and this?
yeah, here I'm giving it only one direction in this presentation. You can go for the deviation, multiple in between. Okay, some people they are giving the quiz. So the screen and then contact will be reduced, and then the activities we can be included and other things, quiz and other things we can include it. In that one we can get it. Can get the reach that goal.
So we have to see the beneficial side of it. That's true, sir, actually. Yeah. Another one question, sir. So how do we face that is as a, I mean, from your experience, what is one technical intervention that had transformative impact on your teaching or research, sir?
Uh,
Personally, from you.
Personally, I'm saying, okay, man, this
Yes,
is
sir.
personally. Many of them are using the chat GPT for generating the frameworks. It's true, Amali. So in that one, we are trying to draw a framework. It is giving that one something I'm not able to get it from the images. And then I asked to my students, say, can you convert this text to another one? He is immediately giving that one, this one. Sir, go for the Genspark, sir. It is giving a clarity in English and all these things, sir. It is very good. So I tried to use that one for my research, and then I got the diagram clearly. Then I redraw the diagram, same thing. Whatever the things are needed, I'm not using directly to my saying to my students. This one, that person small from that we can learn from the students also. That's what I'm going to say. So that is okay. This technology is very good technology in the AI. So they are thinking and then drawing the diagrams is very beautifully in this one. That is my I impressed in this one. Personally, I feel that one. So got from the students only. So we learning from not only from one side, we can learn from both sides also. While teaching it and learning it, both the things are going on simultaneously. Both is balanced. We are said we have learned everything. We cannot say it in a single point of time. So I learned from the students. That one is Genspark and other tools and other things. That is the thing.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So I think you almost covered the entire thing. 99% you have covered it, sir. Because
Because I skipped the many areas, madam. Because time is limited to 1 hour.
that's right, sir. But
Even
you have elaborated so well about AI and this
yeah.
adaptive learning. So happy for that, sir. So because of time constraint, we'll just wind up this question sessions at this point, sir.
Okay, thank you,
So,
madam.
thank you so much for this kind and patient
Okay,
answers
madam.
for the questions. Sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
Small information for the participants. Please kindly fill up the feedback form and this uh, attendance sheet, which is actually posted, a link which is actually posted in the chat box. So please fill it up for getting a e-certificate. We truly value your feedback, participants. And before we wind up the session, as we near the end of today's sentencing session, I take this opportunity to deliver the vote of thanks now. So, on behalf of Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Dr.M.G.R Educational and Research Institute University, first and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable President Sir for giving us the opportunity to conduct this event. And we thank wholeheartedly our Vice Chancellor, Ma'am, Registrars, Joint Registers, and all executives, deans, coordinators, and all the supporting members. We extend a sincere thanks to our esteemed speaker, Dr. B. Swaminathan sir, for sparing his valuable time, effort, and enlightening presentation, sir. We heartily thank you very much, sir, for the session. We also thank all the faculty members, technical team, and the enthusiastic participants mainly for making this webinar a meaningful and successful event. So once again, thank you all. So let us all continue to explore the adaptive learning, technical advancements to enhance learning outcomes. So thank you all once again. So stay safe and stay connected. Have a great day ahead. So kindly fill up this feedback form before you quitting the session. So once again, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, madam.
So
Thank you for giving me opportunities to meet to present in this platform.
pleasure
Thanks.
is ours, sir. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Participants kindly fill up the form and lead the sessions. Thank you.